Let's move on to sports news with Ayotunde Balogun.
Betway, the premium online sports betting experience, is now live in Nigeria.
Many thanks, Kimber. President of the Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, Amaju Pinnick, is excited over the first phase of the Super Eagles friendlies, saying that it has been a success. Now, the three-time African champions defeated Poland by a lone goal in Wrocław and lost 2-0 to Serbia on Tuesday night in London. Mr. Pinnick told Channels Television after the game that the team should be commended for putting their best in both matches.
We are happy with the result. It's a preparatory game, and we just feel that they gave their best because there's no pressure. We didn't we didn't give them any target. They just play your game, and you understand that they played the best game. They played a very good game, and we are very happy. We are very convinced that they are ready for the World Cup. It's basically preparatory. And I want to congratulate Serbia. They did extremely well. So it was a good. They took their chances, and that's it.
France coach Corinne Diacre has invited 23 players to the squad for their friendly match against the Super Falcons of Nigeria in Paris on April the 6th. The list includes the team top scorer Eugénie Le Sommer and skipper Wendy Renard. Julie Debever, who was in France's team that clinched the 2018 Alanya Cup last month, is also included in the squad. France will report to camp on Monday, April the 2nd, ahead of the friendly match. France will be using this game to prepare for the 2019 Women's World Cup, which they are the hosts. Golden State Warriors forward Kevin Durant has confirmed he will return to action on Thursday against the Milwaukee Bucks. Durant sat out his 6th straight game in Tuesday's loss to the Indiana Pacers because of right rib soreness, but has wrapped up the intensity of his workouts during practices over the past 2 days. With Steph Curry sidelined for the foreseeable future, Durant will be expected to carry the offensive load. And that's a wrap on sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Betway, the premium online sports betting experience, is now live in Nigeria.
North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un has been in Beijing, China for an unofficial visit. Chinese media have been broadcasting videos and pictures of the visit, saying that Mr. Kim held successful talks with his Chinese counterpart.
It was a meeting shrouded in secrecy at first. Other signs were there indicating an important guest had come to Beijing, but no one knew who it was. But speculation was rife. It was the North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un. Videos emerged later on state news agency Shinhua that the North Korean leader was in China for an unofficial visit, which started on Sunday and would end today. His welcome ceremony had almost all the trappings of a state visit, complete with an honor guard and banquet at Beijing's Great Hall of the People. The visit was Mr. Kim's first known journey abroad since he assumed power in 2011 and is believed by analysts to serve as preparation for upcoming summits with South Korea and the United States. Beijing has been North Korea's closest ally, but ties have been frayed by the North's pursuit of nuclear weapons and China's backing of tough UN sanctions in response. Following talks between Kim and Chinese President Xi Jinping, China says the North Korean leader had pledged to denuclearize the Korean peninsula, while his counterpart promised China would uphold its friendship with this isolated neighbor. However, Back in North Korea, state news agency, the KCNA, made no mention of their leader's pledge to denuclearize or his anticipated meeting with US President Donald Trump scheduled for May this year. But it did say the visit on the invite of the Chinese president was enthusiastically welcomed. The Chinese Foreign Ministry later said that China has always upheld using talks to resolve the Korean Peninsula issue and will keep close contact with North Korea. When asked if China would ease up on North Korea's sanctions, the Foreign Ministry spokesman Lu Kang said the country will fulfill its international obligations as a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council.
And the main news again. 6 inmates, including 2 accused of receiving arms allegedly from Senator Dino Melaye, today escaped from prison in Kogi State as police threatened to declare Senator Melaye and others wanted. Also today, Senator Dino Melaye asked police to produce 2 persons who escaped for accusing him of arms possession as he vowed to sue the Inspector General of Police for alleged harassment and blackmail. And that's how it's been on the news at 10 tonight. I want to thank you so much indeed for watching. I am Gimba Umar on behalf of everyone here. Have a splendid night rest. Good night.